And another example of this that I really like you have is cleaners.
Yeah.
Because instead of verb, clean my house for 2 hours,
Yeah.
you have a noun, which is I want a clean house.
Clean house.
Up to you how quickly you do it.
Yeah.
Don't care, it doesn't matter. This is the outcome I want.
Yeah.
But can't you see how integrated in that much more complicated outcome is not a reductionist view of the world? Because clean house isn't just polishing, isn't just hoovering, because it's actually a much more complicated thing like that. You have to integrate, washing.
Well, if it's one cleaner, that's easy. Because it's better to demand an output. Because if you just say clean for 2 hours, they might do pretty much nothing for 2 hours and still say, well, do I get my money now? So I can see that. I think what I'm struggling with is self-organising teams. Because suppose cleaning the house took 10 people and they all had to juggle things and share things and it was complicated. My project management head would say, well, we'll have a plan before they arrive of who's doing what. Mm-hmm. Whereas your self-organising team approach would be just to say, well, it's common sense. They're experts. You would just say, give me. And I think I'm prepared to concede that might be as good, actually.
Well, what I'm saying here is something a little bit different. I'm really saying, as part of this, is everybody's involved in that planning session. There's not one person. In other words, it's not reduced down to my job is planning. My job is the project manager. Yeah. I'm saying everybody's project managing. Everybody's.
So they would still do we still have planning, but it's done by everybody.
Yes, of course. Because it has to, that flexibility, it has to be able to change and morph depending whether somebody might have no cleaning fluid.
And if you divide it down and you say the noun is the bathroom, then a sub-team can do the bathroom and they can plan how they do that.
Yep.
And then the planning becomes much easier.
What didn't work for us when we experimented was this idea of devolving and leaving them to it. Okay? And so I push against when you use that phrase. I can't see how it works if you just leave everybody to do it. Because you're right, it doesn't.
So what are you saying there? They've got a plan and we're going to stick to it.
No, what I'm saying is that if you devolve it, you have to devolve a load of rules and constraints and boundaries which make sure it's done properly. So, for example, what is a clean house? What does it look like? Take a picture of a clean house. This is what happened when I was happy with it. Pin that on the wall and say that's what a clean house is.
And I'll pay you once you've delivered it. Pay you all once you've delivered it.